What's happening, everybody? I'm Simone live out of Studio 236 of FMHDMS. Earlier today, by the time you watch this live moment, we were on the radio, had a great interview talking to the one and only Destiny Diggs, who is a broadcast major at Long Island University. And we talked about her as a young lady growing up in the Diggs family, her church, and talking about this phenomenal business, young, black, successful. This is what I want you to do, parents. Pull your young person right now to the computer. I want them not to miss an ounce of what we're about to talk. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to welcome my colleague. That's right, my colleague who is majoring in broadcasting, who's doing a great job hosting two shows, not one, two, up at Long Island University for the radio station here. I want to welcome Destiny Diggs to FMHDMS. Have you enjoyed yourself?
Thank you. I enjoyed myself so much. We had so much fun. Yes. I'm loving this. I love your studio, too.
Thank you so much. And I have on my shirt, Young, Black, Successful. Now, I can't say I'm real young, but I feel it.
But you're black and successful.
Absolutely.
That's right.
So, Destiny, let's talk a little bit about your upbringing, and then we're going to tie that into where God has placed you with this vision of young, black, successful. Let's talk about who in the world is Destiny Diggs?
Okay, so Destiny Diggs, I grew up in church. All I know is church. I am a part of the first family at Emmanuel United Pentecostal Church, where my cousin now is a pastor.
Wow.
Pastor Libri Nesbitt the third. You can find us 438 Stevens Street in Camden, New Jersey, downtown, okay? Come to our services.
Yes.
It starts at 11 a.m. each Sunday. I just had to say that. Shout out to my Emmanuel family. I love you guys. So I started out in the church. I'm from church. That's all I know. You know, a lot of young people, when they're a part of the first family, they're forced to do different things in church, but I wasn't forced. I love God. So as I told you earlier in the interview, I'm sold out for him. So I sang in the choir. I ushered. I praise danced. And I did everything I could do. And now I'm choreographing for the praise dance ministry.
Awesome.
So I feel like because God gave me this gift and because I am living, because I am breathing, the least I can do is give him the praise and give him the glory and be sold out, because at the end of the day, the reason why I am here is because of him.
Wonderful. Did you ever think, and I asked you this when we were doing the radio show, did you ever think, Destiny, that you would be going into the field of broadcasting?
I always knew I wanted to be in TV, but I didn't know I would be this heavily endowed in radio itself. I fell in love with radio.
Right.
You know, my freshman year, I was a musical theater major, and I got a job at the radio station. And then by the end of my freshman year, I was given my own show on FM for the public radio station. So God really met me at Long Island University and has blessed me, and he's blessed me with uncommon favor, and I'm so grateful for that. So my sophomore year, I changed my major to broadcasting, and it's been history ever since. God has really opened doors, radio interviews, WTMR. I did interviews at Rowan University, radio interviews with you. It's just a lot of radio, and God has really blessed me, and he's opened doors, which I know I made the right decision. And sometimes I want to say this to the young people, you're going to have to take risk. It may be uncomfortable, but sometimes you have to take risks to be successful. You're going to have to. As a musical theater major, I was a dancer, I was a singer, and I was an actress. That's so comfortable for me, and God was pushing me into another area that I wasn't so comfortable in. And if I didn't take that risk, I don't know if I would still be the same Destiny. I don't know if I would be as successful as I am today. So sometimes you're going to have to take, uncomfortable risks, but you're going to be okay. You keep pushing and you believe in God, and God has your back at the end of the day.
Awesome. So go ahead and give your information of how they can listen to you, because somebody's probably saying, I want to check her show out.
Yes.
Go ahead and give that information.
Okay, so during the school year, I do this radio show called Midday Madness. It is an entertainment show, and that's on Wednesdays, okay, at 12:30 WCWP.org, and also on Sundays. Right now we're on hiatus, but we'll be back soon. The Total Access Throwdown, which airs on Sundays at 12:30, and that's on 88.1 FM. But because that is in New York, you can also listen to it on the internet at WCWP.org.
Sounds good. She's also a sports lover, so you don't want to miss this. Guys, you're going to be in competition with some things that she talks about.
Yes.
We're happy for you. So there now, you're at Long Island University.
Yes.
You're going to be a senior or junior?
Junior.
Okay.
Yes.
So she's got 2 more years, and she's going to get that BA.
That's right.
That's right.
Yes, BFA.
Oh, I like that.
Bachelor's in Fine Arts.
Awesome. So let's talk about let's turn the page now. Let's talk about this vision that God gave you, because it started while you were in school.
That's right.
About young, black, successful. What was
Mm-hmm.
going through your thoughts? What was God saying to you
Mm-hmm.
about young people? I know you've been in conversations with other college students, and they were always concerned about, look, am I going to get a job? Am
Mm-hmm.
I going to be successful?
Mm-hmm.
Because people use that word, they hear that word successful, and they take it out of context so much.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about this.
Okay, so my freshman year at the radio station, actually, this is where I came with the idea with Young Black Successful. A lot of people were saying, they were juniors and seniors, they were saying, I'm not sure if I'm going to get a job. And something came and something hit me, and I know it was the Holy Spirit. He said, you can be successful now. You don't have to listen to this.
That's right.
You are the head and not the tail. You are above and not beneath. You will prosper. So you don't have to listen to this. And I'll say this.
Mm-hmm.
A lot, when you get to school, some professors, they may not, have your best interest. Some
Right.
of them may try to discourage you because they didn't make it.
Right.
But that doesn't have to be your story. Just because that they didn't make it doesn't mean that you won't make it, okay? You have to know that you have a purpose and you have a destiny. God gave you this vision. So remember that. I don't care what anyone says, because your professors may not always have your back. Those mentors that the school offers, or the guide, if you're in high school, your guidance counselors, make sure that you're connected to the right ones, because they don't always give you the best advice.
Absolutely.
Sometimes they'll try to discourage you from what you know that you can do.
Yeah.
So join Young Black Successful.
That's right.
I'll talk about that a little later. Okay, but yeah, that's where I came up with that idea, and I believe that you can be successful now. And Young Black Successful is not only black people, but it has to do with being in the black financially.
Mm-hmm.
Being in the black, meaning it's a big term on Wall Street. It means that you have a lot of money. That's what being in the black means. So I believe that you can be young, you can be in the black, or you can be black. And you can be successful.
That's right.
Okay, so you can make it happen with us.
Right. So the whole vision of this is to get young people connected, as you said on the radio show,
right,
to professionals who've been working in their field, so they can mentor them.
Exactly. And this is any type of career field. I mean, you can be a journalist. You want to be a nurse? I have doctors. I have lawyers. I have people in any type of field. And if we don't have it, I'm going to find it.
Awesome.
Because that was my purpose. This is a part of my purpose. I really do feel that God gave me this vision, and I'm going to run with it.
I know that's right.
And if a young person has any problems and if they want help, I'm going to give you a success coach, and I'm going to make sure that mentor is a perfect fit,
yes,
and that you can make it happen, because I don't want them to be discouraged.
Yes.
I don't want them to go to high school and go to college and feel like they can't, because a lot of professors, they're professing because maybe they don't have a job, or
right,
maybe there's no more work.
Right.
Let's be honest.
Exactly.
That doesn't have to be your story.
Right.
So it's going to be okay. And if they want to profess, I mean, that's something different.
Absolutely.
But I really do believe that Young Black Successful is a perfect time. We have so much going on in our media, and a lot of our black people are dying. But you know what? That's not the answer. And God got our back. You know what I'm saying? Stay positive. God has our back. And at the end of the day, Young Black Successful has your back. And
Absolutely.
You can make it happen.
I know that's right. So you just heard it from Destiny Diggs.
Yes.
You can be involved. Parents and pastors and evangelists, you got children, young people, and that young person that's watching us live right now, you're contemplating on what you want to do with your life. You want to be connected to people who have been in the field like myself. I'm mentoring one of the young people that she referred to me.
Yeah.
Get connected to Young Black Successful. Give the information now, how they can be a part. I want y'all to go to that website. Tell your family and friends far and near to connect to Young Black Successful. Go ahead, Destiny, and get that.
Okay, so right now, visit www.youngblacksuccessful.org. You can go there, fill out a form if you want a mentor, as we call success coach, and I will make sure that you get a success coach that perfectly fits. And if you want to be a mentor, if you want to be a success coach, there's a form there for you too, and we will have a conversation. You'll do an interview. And if you're right for the job, I'll make sure that you get a mentee.
Sounds good. I think I'm right for the job. I've been hired.
You've been hired. That's right.
I love it. So let's talk about, I heard you saying on the radio real quick, and I'll let you get some shout outs. You have a big event coming next year.
Yes.
April 8th?
April 8th is
That's the week of my birthday. I'm going to be there.
Yes.
Let's talk about this exciting event, April 8th, 2017, folks. Jot it down.
That's right. Okay, so our launch already happened. That was a big success. But our first event for Young Black Successful will be on April 8th. It's called I Speak. It is a journalism, broadcasting, and communication summit. So we're going to have a lot of radio hosts and a lot of TV personalities. And they will be there to like pour into the young people, give them advice, and say, you know, I did this. So maybe not do this, but this did work for me. And I really do believe that it's going to be these people that are really going to encourage the young people, especially in broadcasting, because it is a cutthroat business.
Absolutely.
It is a cutthroat business. But if you want to be a broadcaster, if you want to work behind the scenes in post-production, everybody will be there to serve you. If you want to be in PR, come. Learn more about it. Or if you're even interested, come out and learn.
Awesome.
Yes, and that's going to be at the Kroc Center, April 8th. It starts at 9 a.m.
And that information probably will be on your website as well.
Yes, it's going to come up very soon.
Good.
We'll start telling people about it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So go ahead and give some words of encouragement. You said some powerful things already on the show, but go ahead and share as we wrap things up a word of encouragement. Our young people are headed back to school, middle school and high school, elementary school, and those college students. Some are already there.
Yes.
Go ahead and share some words of encouragement to them as they handle and go forth on this journey of their educational life.
I just want to say, stay the course, stay with Jesus, because like I said, at the end of the day, God is the reason why you are here. Remember that He created you for a purpose. You're here for a reason, okay? Don't give up on God and trust the process. There's going to be days where you feel like giving up. Trust. In college, there are days that I feel like, man, why am I here? You know, there's so many broadcasting people who don't even have a degree.
That's true.
And it gets discouraging sometimes, but know that God gave you a purpose. He gave you a destiny, and it is your job to fulfill that destiny. So keep working hard. Stay surrounded by like-minded people.
Exactly.
Stay surrounded by people who do, you know, what you want to get into.
Right.
If you want to be a doctor, start acting like a doctor. Go around people who are doctors. Learn this knowledge and be successful. You will be successful if you stay around like-minded people. Right. Stay focused. Okay, do your work, and God's got your back. And just trust the process. Trust the project.
So go ahead and give some shout-outs real quick.
Yes, so I would like to say shout out to my mom.
Yes.
Thank you for always supporting me, and my dad. You guys, I'm a risk taker. You know, I dream big. So any project that I get my hands into, my parents are the first ones who are there for me. I love you guys so much. Emmanuel, I love you guys. My Emmanuel Church family, I love you guys so much. You always support me. You were there the day of my launch. You guys know me since I was a little girl. And also Bethany Baptist Church, I must say thank you. I love you guys. You guys truly have my heart, and I love you guys so much, and thank you. God
Absolutely.
bless.
Ladies and gentlemen, it was a delight and an honor and a privilege to be able to have my colleague who is majoring in broadcasting. I told her off the radio, but I'm saying it for those of you who can see this as well. I took every course in undergraduate in mass communications and mastered it.
Wow.
I want you to know that you are destined for greatness.
Thank you.
Keep up the great work. You can always host my show when I'm on vacation.
I would love to. Yes, I would love to.
And keep up the great work. And tell everybody your final word real quick.
I would just like to say thank you for supporting Young Black Successful. Remember, Young Black Successful is here for you, and that you can make it happen with us.
Absolutely. Go to the website, youngblacksuccessful.org.
That's right.
Youngblacksuccessful.org. One more time, youngblacksuccessful.org. Support the vision of this young lady. We have to support one another. I'm supporting her. I'm in support of her T-shirt. Real quick.
Go buy the T-shirt.
Yes, I was going to say that real quick before we go. How much it costs?
$10.
Only $10.
On the website. Okay.
Only $10.
Go there right now. We also have caps for $15. That's a Young Black Successful. And we're coming out with more merchandise. So stay tuned. Young Black Successful. We just began. We just started. Okay. So stay tuned.
I love it. It's red and it's black.
Yes.
Remember, you're never alone with Simone Malone. Take care. My special guest today, Destiny Diggs. Let's wave at everybody. Smile. It makes you feel good.